number 4, David Ballyhale. And the half back line on the right, number 5, Richard Ridley. Centre back, number 6, Gavin Johnson. And after that, number 7, Paul Barnes, Carrickshock captain. In the field wearing number 8 for Carrickshock, Michael Rowan, number 9, Kenny Kilkenny. On the half forward line, on the right, number 10, Anthony Hurling. In the forward, number 11, Michael Ryan. And on the left, number 12, David Ryan. On the full forward line, on the right, number 13, James Moore. Full forward, number 14 is Richard Power. And on the left, number 15, James Scott. There's just one change on the Carrickshock team. Number 17, John Dawes, protecting number 2, Richie Brennan, and right corner back. And the Shamrocks Ballyhale team goal, James Connolly. Right corner back, number 2 is Michael Bentley. Full back, number 3 is Colin Mullen. And on the left, number 4, David Keane. On the half back, and on the right, number 5, Nolan. Middle back, number 6, Gerard Holden.
So referee PG O'Connor has the toss for this Erin Road Erin Minor Hurling Championship A final between near neighbours the Shamrocks in Ballyhale and Carrickshock. Ballyhale Shamrocks have won the toss. It's a dampish day here in Nolan Park, but there's no breeze of any significance. Both teams have made one switch before the game starts. The Ballyhale Shamrocks have introduced James Fitzpatrick wearing number 16 as right half forward. He was considered doubtful before the match, but he is fit to start. While the Carrickshock men have made one change. Ricky Brennan is not starting at right cornerback. His place is being taken by number 17, John Dodd. So John Dodd is coming into the Carrickshock team at right cornerback, and he will wear number 17. So the Carrickshock team break away from their huddle. Richie Power is the trainer, with George Power and Jimmy Sheehan as his co-selectors. Shamrocks are still in their huddle to the right-hand side. Michael Fennelly, Nicky Kelly and Michael Hine are their selectors for this year. And wearing number 23 is Robert Elward. He was originally picked on the team, it's just that he's not wearing the number 11 jersey, he's wearing 23. He was on the starting 15. So Carrickshock to play from right to left in the first half. And PG O'Connor about to start this Minor A County Championship final. Shamrocks beaten in the last two. They're looking for revenge today. Their number 9 is Jason Nolan. Drives it to the far side. Jamie Fitzpatrick, number 12, inside. Chance Hill. Alan Knox gets onto it with the goalkeeper. Brendan Hine comes out and does well. Clears the ball down the field for the Carrickshock man. Jason Nolan. Ger Holden pulled first time, didn't go totally far. Great block down by Michael Darmody, the captain of the Shamrocks team. Hand passes it outside. A shot from the corner forward and slip the ball over the bar. That's Fitzpatrick wearing 16. He's playing left corner forward. He has scored the first point for the Shamrocks. So Fitzpatrick playing left corner forward. Alan Knox right corner forward. And Owen Reid right half forward on the Shamrocks team as they start this match. Short enough puck out. And Shamrocks players nudge the ball forward once again. This is Eamon Fitzpatrick. Shot from Fitzpatrick goes to the goalkeeper, comes out and does well under pressure. Goes back to collect the ball. Brendan Hine down the field. Carrickshock coming on the attack. Players finding it hard to hold their feet. Keith Nolan, number 5, loses the ball. Put across by James Farrell for Carrickshock and cut out by the Shamrocks defence. Derek Fitzgerald with a short clearance, only goes to Paddy Mulcahy. Long ball inside. The goalkeeper is James Connolly. His shot is blocked down brilliantly by the full forward Richard Power, but the ball has gone over the end line and wide. Great catch in the middle of the field by Paddy Mulcahy. Carrickshock are on the attack once again with James Morden. Morden rounds his man and goes forward. A shot from James Morden, it goes in outside the post though and wide. 1 point to Carrickshock, no score yet. 1 point to the Shamrocks, I should say. No score yet for Carrickshock. 2.5 minutes into this minor final. Ball breaks here to Owen Reid. He's fouled and it's a free in for the Shamrocks. Now just inside the 65-metre line, Keith Nolan has this free for the Shamrocks. No breeze of any significance, but underground conditions slippy, to say the least, after a lot of rain, but that ball has gone straight over the bar. And the Shamrocks, Ballyhale 2 points, Carrickshock no score. Brendan Hine pucking out for Carrickshock, reaches the middle of the field. Here come the Shamrocks once again over to this side of the field. Ball near the sideline by captain play by Dave Millay. Out off of the Shamrocks player, I think it was. The linesman giving it to Carrickshock. Paul Byrne is the captain of the Carrickshock team, number 7, taking this sideline cut. And it's a good ball, driving it well up the field. Nicely cut out by Michael Fennelly. Comes to Anthony Holland, he leaves it behind him. Shamrocks come away. Over carrying against Keith Nolan, and there's a free in for Carrickshock. Richard Powers coming out from full forward as the players group inside in the goal, but Richard Power, the full forward, son of Richie, coming out to take this free for Carrickshock. 65 metres out and about 8 or 9 metres in from this sideline. So Carrickshock yet to score. They're trailed by 2 points. Richie Power with this free. Gives it plenty of height. Is tearing left, oh, nobody can stop it, it's gone wide. Puck out reaches the middle of the field. Paddy Mulcahy once again trying to get room to swing. Ball hits off a Shamrocks player and is cleared up the field. John Murphy is the fullback. He gets a good clearance in. Wild pull by a Carrickshock player and the referee is calling him to him. Michael Rohan, number 8. It's a free for the Shamrocks. And the referee is reaching into his pocket and is going to write the name of Michael Rohan in his notebook and will show him, well, he won't in fact show him a card at this stage. So it's a free for the Shamrocks. Keith Nolan to take it, right on this sideline, about 70 metres out from his own goal. Good ball dropping 20 metres out. The backs get it away from the goal. Johnny Tennyson clears that ball towards the sideline, out over it. Sideline ball for the Shamrocks. And Keith Nolan once again, just about 60 little under 60 metres out from the Carrickshock goal. with the sideline cut. It's a good one. Gone to the right though, and it's gone too far, it's gone wide. So after almost 7 minutes of play, it's the Shamrocks 2 points, Carrickshock no score. Great catch from the puck out there by 23. That's Robbie Elward going on a good run, driving the ball low inside. The backs come out to meet it. John Dalton, the number 17, does well to get that ball away. Towards the sideline, the ball kept in play nicely. And Carrickshock come on the attack. John Tennyson's shot is blocked down. Driven in by Michael Darmody for the Shamrocks. John Dalton is back there once again. And once again he clears it towards this side. This time it's gone over the sideline ball for the Shamrocks. So on the 65-metre line, Keith Nolan once again with the sideline cut for the Shamrocks. 2 points to nil, the Shamrocks lead. So good ball going right in towards the goal. John Dalton comes to meet the ball. Backs trying to clear it. Dalton pulling away. And is cleared away finally for the Carrickshock men. Michael Rice pulled there, but he gets onto it at the second attempt. And Rice goes forward for Carrickshock. Still Michael Rice, this is a very good run. He hand passes the ball out here. And there's a goal, and it's Damien Raggett who took the pass and put the ball in the back of the net. A great run by Michael Rice. He went a long way, and when the backs came to meet him, he hand passed the ball out to Damien Raggett, and Damien's low, hard shot ended up in the back of the Shamrocks net. 1 goal for Carrickshock, 2 points for the Shamrocks. Jason Nolan, without a hurl, tries to make progress. Jamie Fitzpatrick's shot goes over the sideline, and the referee, and the linesman in fact, is going to throw the ball in. Or is he? Yes, indeed. Richard Frisbee and Jason Nolan. Robert Elwood was there as well. And the Carrickshock men come away with that ball. Nicely done by James Morden. Here's Richard Power. Out on the far sideline. He's got to cut inside, and he does. Richard Power. Michael Fennelly. Stops that and clears it back up for the Shamrocks. Jason Nolan. Loses the ball. This is Michael Rice. Across to this side of the field. Number 8 is Michael Rowan. Rowan's shot is high and is dropping 15 metres out. Power broke it down, only as far as Keith Nolan for the Shamrocks, driving it back up the field. Carrickshock players doing well. Richard Frisbee drops the ball but clears it up to the far side. Here's Paddy Mulcahy. Mulcahy for the Carrickshock men, driving it inside. James Morden, a weak enough shot. Ball goes inside. James is there. James Farrell. Farrell going through a great save by the goalkeeper Connolly. And the ball is going towards the goal, but it's taken off the line. Great work by the backs. The ball has gone out for a 65. But James Farrell was almost through. James Connolly went to the ground, stopped the ball. They almost got it in at the second attempt, but the backs eventually got the ball away from the danger area, and it's a 65. So James Farrell, the Carrickshock number 15, receiving attention down there. Having been in hard luck just a couple of moments ago for a goal, but the backs held firm. And James has a head injury, it would appear. So a round of applause for James Farrell as he resumes his position. His nose was bleeding there at one stage, and he was in all sorts of bother, but he's back on his feet. And John Tennyson has a 65 for Carrickshock as play resumes. Tennyson connects nicely, sends the ball in, but it's drifting once again and it's gone wide. So 13 and a half minutes into the first half of this minor hurling final. Carrickshock 1 goal, the Shamrocks 2 points. Ball breaks in the centre. Jason Nolan. At the second attempt, he drives the ball forward. The backs are back there. This is the full-back, John Murphy. Anthony Holland was ready to pull, but the ball never came near him. Owen Reid's shot, the pass was a bit wild. The backs have it under control. David Millay. They're tussling near the sideline, but the ball is still in play and the referee will throw it in between two players. Shamrocks on the attack, but the backs are there once again. Well cleared by John Murphy, playing a good game at full-back for Carrickshock so far. Richard Power coming out looking for that ball. Driving it up this wing. James Farrell getting ahead of Michael Fennelly. And Farrell shakes off two Shamrocks attackers and wins his free in. So Richard Power coming out to take this free about 40 metres out from the post and about 8 to 10 metres to the left of them as he looks at it. Chance for Richard Power to put Carrickshock further ahead. That's what he does. Good point by Richard Power. Makes the score Carrickshock 1-1, the Shamrocks 2 points. Puck out goes to the far side, and Jason Nolan is onto it for the Shamrocks, driving it low up the far side. Emma Fitzpatrick. Cha Fitzpatrick to Jamie Fitzpatrick. Jamie Fitzpatrick takes a shot and puts the ball to the right, across the post and wide. Brendan Hine pucking to the middle of the field. And the ball breaks to Anthony Holland. He leaves it behind him. And coming away is Ger Holden, going across the pitch. Chased by Michael Rohan and Paddy Mulcahy. And the Carrickshock men come away with the ball. Paddy Mulcahy drives it down the far corner. Richard Power is running after it. It beats everybody over the sideline. And it will be a sideline ball for the Shamrocks inside their own 20-metre line. Well, perhaps further out, the linesman is not going anywhere near the 20-metre line. It's going to be about 35 metres out, yes. And David Healy to take it for the Shamrocks. 35 metres out from his own goal. Good cut into the middle. Here come the Shamrocks once again. Lots of space. Keith Nolan dropping that ball inside. Damon Fitzpatrick pulls. And Damon Fitzpatrick gets this one and puts the ball over the bar. Damon Fitzpatrick has gone out in the corner now, it would appear. He is indeed left corner forward. Damon Fitzpatrick, number 14, the scorer of that point. And Cha has gone in at full forward. It was Cha who broke down the ball, in fact, and Eamon got onto it and put it over the bar. So 1-1 to 3 points. Here come the Shamrocks once again. Robert Elward passes the ball outside. Jamie Fitzpatrick sends that ball in. It's gone across the post once again, and right and wide. So after 18 minutes of the first half, Carrickshock 1 goal and 1 point, and the Shamrocks of Ballyhale 3 points. Ball drops in the centre of the field. Carrickshock going forward. Michael Rice fouled. It's a free in for Carrickshock. Richard Power not coming out to take this one, perhaps too far out. Well, it's almost in the middle of the field, just inside the Shamrocks half. And instead it's John Tennyson on the 65-metre line to take this free. So John Tennyson with this free for Carrickshock, 65 metres out. Strikes it well, going right, and it's gone wide. Michael Darmody puts his hand up, loses the ball. Michael Rice flicks it back. Ger Holden shot brilliantly, blocked down, out over the sideline ball for the Shamrocks. So Keith Nolan with this sideline cut just outside the 65-metre line for the Shamrocks, trailing by just a point. That's a great ball, dropping way in. The goalkeeper decided to come, the ball hops right into him, collects well and comes forward, and a good clearance by Brendan Hine for Carrickshock. To the far side of the field, Michael Rice and Ger Holden. Good work by Holden. Derek Fitzgerald is their number 7. His shot is blocked down. He has another chance and he misses it once again. James Morgan couldn't get onto it. The ball has gone over the sideline off of the Carrickshock man, and it will be a sideline ball for the Shamrocks. Just outside the 65-metre line, this sideline ball for the Shamrocks. Shortish enough one, and it's gone out over the sideline, but once again it went off of a Carrickshock man. And Jason Nolan will have a second chance, about 20 metres further up the field this time. So Jason Nolan inside the Carrickshock 65. That's a better attempt. But the Carrickshock men are coming to meet it. John Tennyson driving it back up the field. Over on the far side. Ball over the sideline, and once again it's a sideline ball for the Shamrocks. So 21 minutes gone in the first half. 1-1 to Carrickshock, 3 points to the Shamrocks. Jason Nolan. It's a much better one. It wasn't Jason this time, in fact it was Ger Holden. Right, this is Richard Power. He seems to have come out the field now, playing left half forward and driving that ball in for Carrickshock. Padraig Holden at full back, trying to get that ball into his hand. He needs help. It's coming in the shape of Derek Fitzgerald. Ger Holden had the ball, but the referee has seen a free, and it's a free out for the Shamrocks. Richard Power is left half forward on the Carrickshock team, and I think it's Damien Raggett has gone in full forward. Oh, nice the attitude there by Michael Darmody. This is David Millay. That's Damien Raggett. He's not playing at full forward, he's playing right half forward. It's Anthony Holland who's gone in full forward. He's on the ball now, he's fouled in fact, and it's a free in. So Anthony Holland, number 10, gone into full forward. Richard Power left half forward. Damien Raggett right half forward on the Carrickshock team. Richard Power with this free for Carrickshock, 25 metres out or so from the post, just to the right. And he puts that one over the bar. 1-2 for Carrickshock and 3 points for the Shamrocks. Great catch in the middle of the field. Carrickshock on the attack, Richard Power. Ball gone very much to the right and gone wide, but Paddy Mulcahy made a great catch there from that puck out. Sent the ball to Power, but Power's shot was rather right and wide. Michael Darmody, but the shot is once again cut out by the Carrickshock men out over the sideline. John Tennyson's shot going out over the sideline ball for the Shamrocks. Michael Fenley cuts it very sharp. It's gone out over the sideline. Michael Darmody trying to keep the ball in play, failing to do so. Sideline ball for Carrickshock. Paul Barron, the captain of the Carrickshock team, placing the ball to take the sideline cut. So Paul Barron, oh, great cut, driving it way inside. Padraig Holden at full back loses the ball. Anthony Holland couldn't get onto it, but this is Michael Rice. Rice gets onto his left-hand side, strikes that ball in nicely, and strikes it into the hand of the goalkeeper, James Connolly, who clears it to this side of the field. Great catch by Michael Rowan for Carrickshock. 45 metres out, sends that ball in. Once again, the goalkeeper is going to catch it. The ball never reaches, the ball is inside, and it's Anthony Holland, stopped once again by the goalkeeper. Here come Carrickshock again, but the ball is being taken away from the goal. Anthony Holland had a great chance there, but the goalkeeper and the backs did well, and Keith Norman clears the ball out. Only as far as Michael Rowan, and passes it across to Michael Rice. Rice takes a side step and goes forward for Carrickshock. The referee says the over carried the ball, and it's a free out. Trainer of the Carrickshock team, Richie Power, urging on his men from the sideline. 1-2 to 3 points they lead. 25.5 minutes into the first half. Ger Holden is taking this free for the Shamrocks. Cross to the far side. Eamon Fitzpatrick trying to make progress, but Carrickshock men are there in numbers. Coming forward, they were nicely robbed by Owen Reid. Owen Reid going forward for the Shamrocks, drives that ball inside, taken down by John Murphy. Chaff Fitzpatrick 16 is there. And Murphy is in there tussling once again. The ball has gone out over the end line. The umpire says it was wide. Once again, almost a great catch in the middle of the field by Paddy Mulcahy. Michael Darmody, number 8 for the Shamrocks. Cross to the far side, Chaff Fitzpatrick runs, but John Murphy, the full back, is there for Carrickshock. And a great clearance by the full back. Michael Rice nipping in and getting the ball and driving it forward for Carrickshock. Now comes the full back, Padraig Holden. Good clearance by the number 3. Paddy Mulcahy cuts that ball out, sends Carrickshock back down the field. Richard Power grabbing that ball out of the sky, hand passing it outside. James Morden, a shot from number 13, James Morden, and the ball has gone over the bar. Number 13, James Morden, scorer of that latest Carrickshock point. They now lead by a clear goal, 1 goal and 3 points to 3 points. About 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go to half time. Here's Richard Power once again for Carrickshock. Hand passes the ball forward, running onto it is Paul Barron. Barron goes back and recovers, and drives the ball across to the far side of the field. James Morden grabs that ball. James Morden, a shot, and a goal by James Morden. Terrific crossfield ball came to James Morden. He made a brilliant catch. He turned David Healy and sent the ball past James Connolly in the Shamrocks goal. Switch in the Shamrocks defence. David Healy gone to right corner. Michael Fenley gone to left corner. Has the damage already been done, I wonder? 2-3 to 3 points. Under 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go to half time. Shamrocks trying to get on the attack once again, but Carrickshock seem to have the bit between their teeth at the moment.
Michael Rice sending that ball inside, across to the far side. Anthony Holland, James Morgan, he's definitely the danger man. Morgan a shot, blocked by the goalkeeper. Good save by Connolly. Hand passes. Jerry Fitzgerald clears it for the Shamrocks. Nicely added to there by Robbie Elrose. This is David Millay. He leaves the ball behind him. Cha Fitzpatrick trying to get onto it, but the Carrickshock men have it. Ball breaks to Robert Elrose. He's under pressure, he manages to scoop it back. Brilliant block down. Michael Rowan doing tremendously well. And Carrickshock player on the ground but playing the ball away. Michael Rice. And Richard Frisbee sending the ball forward. Richard Power doing so much better since he came out the field. The defenders just about averting the danger. And the referee has blown. He's giving a free to Keith Nolan, who was fouled on the Shamrocks. Half a minute plus stoppage time to go to half time. 2-3 to 3 points, Carrickshock lead. Keith Nolan takes the free himself. Ball gone over the sideline. David Millay unable to keep the ball in play. Sideline ball for the Shamrocks as we go into injury time at the end of this first half. Keith Nolan to take the sideline cut for the Shamrocks. Good ball across towards the far side. Can anybody get onto the end of it? The goalkeeper is out. And he could be in bother, but they managed to get the ball out some ways. Coming back in now. Eamon Fitzpatrick across in front of the post. And John Tennyson is there to clear it for Carrickshock. And Paddy Mulcahy is there to add to the clearance and drive it up the field. Damien Raggett. Ger Holden pulls first time and finds his captain, Michael Darmody. Darmody lobbing that ball inside. Cha Fitzpatrick is underneath it. But the backs get the ball out and breaks it as the goal. Alan Knox, number 15, up a break of the ball and planted it into the back of the net. So that brings the Shamrocks right back into this game. That goal by Alan Knox. As the ball broke out to him, he pulled first time. The ball was in the back of the net. 2-3 to Carrickshock, 1-3 to the Shamrocks. Richard Power going high but not getting the ball. And Jamie Fitzpatrick's hand pass doesn't go anywhere where it was meant to go. This is Michael Fenley playing in the far corner now. But Anthony Holland is doing well for Carrickshock. He's faced by Padraig Holden. He gets his shot into the centre. Ger Holden can't control it. And they're still pulling in fight. James Farrell. Oh, it's gone wide. Well, the backs were pulling to get the ball out. The forwards were pulling to get it in. James Farrell had a great shot. The ball beat the post and went wide. So that could be the last action of this first half. 2.5 minutes of injury time played. But play continues. Cha Fitzpatrick couldn't get onto the end of that one. The referee has blown the whistle. It's half time here in Nolan Park. The Éireann Minor Hurling A Championship, and at half time the score is Carrickshock 2 goals and 3 points, the Shamrocks of Ballyhale 1 goal and 3 points.
Now we have county final of St. Francis Credit Union from Spada. Taking part are Richie Holland, Colorado, Eddie O'Keefe, from Kilkenny, 2009 champion, and Anthony Prendergast, Sarah, the 1998 Long Cup champion, City
O'Connor about to restart this minor A hurling final in the year 2001. Just a goal between the teams. Carrickshock ahead, and they're on the attack at the start of this half. That ball goes in and goes over the bar. So a quick time for Carrickshock at the start of this second half. Power playing now top of the left to score that point. Short enough put out, goes to the 65-metre line. Pete Nolan for the Shamrocks. We're trying to get onto it. Back up by David Millay. Very shot defence, John Murphy dropping the ball. Breaks to Robert Edward for the Shamrocks. Passed out to the side of the field. Jamie Fitzpatrick number 5. He's put that ball nicely over the bar. It's 2-4 for Carrickshock and 1-4 for the Shamrocks. Beats everybody. Wasn't sure where it was, and here comes Carrickshock once again on the attack. The ball is lobbed in, but it's gone very much to the right from Paddy Mulcahy, out over the end line and wide.
Paddy, hit him hard, hit him hard.
Carrickshock once again on the attack. David Healy coming to pick that ball and driving it forward. Paddy Mulcahy leaving it instead. And free in for Carrickshock. Michael Rowan, the man who was tripped. So from just the middle of the field is free for the Shamrock from Carrickshock. Michael Rice sends that ball in and sends it all the way over the bar. Number 11, Michael Rice, from exactly the centre of the field, making the score of Carrickshock 2-5 and the Shamrocks 1-4. Here come the Shamrocks. Chaff is Patrick driving it down to the far corner, running out there with Owen Reid. Reid has the ball. A great knockdown by David Millay out over the sideline. Sideline ball for the Shamrocks. So the sideline cut is about 35 metres out. Michael Darmody cutting it well in. A shot from the Shamrocks player just goes off of the Carrickshock player, and it's a 65. Owen Reid, the man who took the shot, deflected out for a 65. So Keith Nolan with his 65 for the Shamrocks. 2-5 to 1-4 the trade. Going in right. Carrickshock players trying to get that ball out. Owen Reid trying to get it in. The ball breaks out. Paddy Mulcahy adds to it. Comes to Keith Nolan, a second attempt for him. Sends that ball in nicely into the hand of the goalkeeper. Knocked out. The referee has
giving a free out to the Carrickshock. So the Carrickshock men trying to set up another attack. 2-5 to 1-4, they're ahead. Derek Fitzgerald, number 7, sending the Shamrocks back on the attack once again. John Daunton, number 17, playing cornerback, has that ball towards this side. Jason Nolan for the Shamrocks back down. John Murphy, number 3 for Carrickshock, near the sideline. Owen Reid trying to get the better of him, but Murphy gets his puck in. It's not a very far one. Jamie Fitzpatrick for the Shamrocks trying to get the ball away. He's fouled as he tries to do so, and it's a free in for the Shamrocks. So this free for the Shamrocks to be taken by Owen Reid. Midway between the sideline and the goal. Sends it in, sends it over the bar. Another point for the Shamrocks. Owen Reid has scored on that one. 2-5 for Carrickshock, 1-5 for the Shamrocks. Shamrocks right back in this game, and they're on the attack once again with Michael Darmody, their captain, and he wins the free. Owen Reid is coming out once again to take this free, just inside the 65-metre line. So Owen Reid with this 65. So this 65 for the Shamrocks. Driving it in and sending it over the bar. Effective to the free, not a 65. Michael Darmody, the man foul, but Owen Reid has put it over the bar. And it's 2-5 for Carrickshock, 1-6 now for the Shamrocks. So Carrickshock need to get onto the scoreboard one fairly soon now, just to get themselves back in contention. Coming across the pitch. Driving it forward was Richard Power and dropping it dangerously inside. A great catch by Padraig Holden. Clear to this side of the field. Referee has blown. Richard Power puts his hands up, but it's going to be a free out to the Shamrocks. And the referee going to have a quick word with Richard Power. And the number has been noted, and the free will be taken by Keith Nolan. It's a good strike by the number 5. Ball breaking inside Owen Reid. Foul as he tried to get onto that ball. It's going to be a free in for the Shamrocks. So Owen Reid, who put just a point between the teams if he's successful with this free. Owen Reid, 30 metres out, sending it in and sending it over the bar. 2-5 for Carrickshock, now 1-7 for the Shamrocks. Just a point between the teams. Puck out goes towards the far side, gone all the way over the sideline, and it will be a sideline back for the Shamrocks. Keith Nolan to take the sideline ball on the far side. Puts it into the centre. Paddy Mulcahy is there. Fouled as he tried to come forward. It's a free for Carrickshock. So the free for Carrickshock is on the 65-metre line. Michael Rice driving it long, dropping 20 out, ball broken out. Ger Holden is there for the Shamrocks, gets it away. Two Shamrocks players there, Keith Nolan, the man who clears it down the field. Here come the Shamrocks with well, the Shamrocks seem to have brought a sub on at half time. And the ball is cleared away by John Tennyson. 16, of course, is Cha Fitzpatrick, who started the game. No sub on yet on the Shamrocks team. Here they come again. Cut out there by the Carrickshock men. Cleared away by John Tennyson. Dropping 40 metres out. Kicked inside by Damien Raggett. James Connolly is out, the goalkeeper. Sends the ball, clears it to the far side. Michael Darmley, number 8 for the Shamrocks, picks that ball up, goes forward and passes it inside to Robert Elwood. Elwood looks up, well blocked down. Elwood has the second attempt. This time he gets the ball out to this side of the field. John Murphy runs. Ball near the sideline but kept in play. Eamon Fitzpatrick can't succeed in stopping him. Carrickshock clearing their lines, and the ball has gone out off the Shamrocks player. Robert Elwood, sideline ball for Carrickshock. Paul Barron, the captain, striking that one the right for the up. Here comes Richard Powell. Michael Fenley guilty of pulling him to the ground. It's a free in for Carrickshock. So Richard Power with his free for Carrickshock. They haven't scored for quite some time, and they're just a point ahead as he stands over this free. Just 22 metres out. That's gone over the bar. 2-6 to Carrickshock, 1-7 to the Shamrocks. Trying to knock that ball forward. Jamie Fitzpatrick does for the Shamrocks. Strikes that ball high, very long, dropping right inside. The goalkeeper is out, and the forwards are in. Owen Reid is there, but the defenders win the day. John Murphy comes away, and eventually will clear the ball for the Carrickshock men, but won't be over the sideline, and it will be a sideline ball for the Shamrocks. Both sets of supporters in the stand urging their teams forward. Carrickshock 2-6, the Shamrocks 1-7, just 2 points between them. Keith Nolan now to take this sideline cut for the Shamrocks. About 40 metres out from the ball, all very short one, but Robert Elwood gets it back to him. Nolan moves into the centre. Into a good scoring position, the shot goes in and Murphy grabs it inside. Clears the ball back up for Carrickshock, only as far as Elwood. Back to Jason Nolan. Jason Nolan takes a shot, has gone to the left and it's gone wide. Pucks it well into the Shamrocks half. Keith Nolan is back there for the Shamrocks. Clears up the field. Fitzpatrick nudged that ball forward, but John Murphy is back there once again. Clears it for Carrickshock, broken down by Keith Nolan. Ger Holden, and passes it forward to Michael Darmody, his captain. And Darmody goes forward and passes it outside. Fitzpatrick can't control that ball. Back there is Richard Frisbee. And clears the ball up for Carrickshock. Ger Holden, number 6. High tackle on the number 6. It's going to be a free for the Shamrocks. Richard Power. The name was noted earlier on in the game, so he's got the yellow card now for that high tackle. And Keith Nolan will take this free right over on the far sideline for the Shamrocks. Ball dropping inside, they're pulling. The backs have it. John Murphy leaves it behind him, and the goalkeeper has to come to the rescue. Brendan Hine. He's still coming out. Can't get the ball away. He does eventually. And Richard Power, way back in his own half of the field, going forward. Richard Power looks up, sends that ball in, and sends it to the left and wide. Shot once again, off of the Shamrocks player, sideline ball for Carrickshock. So sideline ball for Carrickshock, just inside the Shamrocks half. Delightfully cut up by Paul Barron. Derek Fitzgerald for the Shamrocks, taking that ball into the danger area. Inside it goes Jason Nolan. Jason Nolan right up this left wing. Eamon Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick cutting inside John Dalton. Shot from Eamon Fitzpatrick, gone right across the post, right and wide. So Brendan Hine with this puck out. Keith Nolan for the Shamrocks. John Dalton driving Carrickshock forward. Richard Power adds to it. Out comes Michael Fennelly for the Shamrocks. Richard Elwood trying to break that ball down. Taken away by Paul Barron. On one-handed. Damien Raggett is on the ground injured. He's back up quickly. Carrickshock coming on the attack once again. The ball breaks out to the sideline. Richard Power looks up, drives that ball in. It's gone to the right though, and it's gone wide. out already taken. Michael Rice on his knees comes up with the ball for Carrickshock. John Tennyson goes back, drives the ball high and long. Michael Finley is there. James Farrell. Ball breaks down to Keith Nolan, drives it back up the field. Here comes Tennyson once again. Has a second go at it and it goes up the middle. Space here for Carrickshock. Damien Raggett sends it in and sends it over the bar. Point for Carrickshock. Number 12, Damien Raggett, the scorer in the background. Carrickshock 2-7, the Shamrocks 1-7. So Carrickshock have come back into this game. Here comes Michael Darmody for the Shamrocks. Drives that ball forward. Ball breaks down to Owen Reid. Reid was going to chaff his Patrick. In fact, he was fouled as he tried to get his shot in. It's a free in for the Shamrocks. So a chance for Owen Reid then, right in front of the post, about 30 metres out. His team trailing by 3 points at the moment. Owen Reid sends that ball over the bar. Just 2 points between the teams now. Two 7 to 1-8. So Shamrocks trailing by 2 points, and James Farrell sends the ball to Michael Rice for Carrickshock. Rice on his left hand side sends the ball left and wide. So Carrickshock 2 points ahead. Holden, pull back for the Shamrocks, playing out the field now, it would appear. Moving out the field, losing the ball. Breaks back to the Shamrocks. Jamie Fitzpatrick. Ball breaks out, down to top up. Back to Jason Nolan. Jason Nolan driving him inside. Caught by John Murphy at full back. And the referee has blown. He's giving the free out to Carrickshock. 2 Carrickshock players in need of attention, it would appear.
You know their station box. Yeah, John.
Free for Carrickshock. John Murphy, the fullback, taking it. Carrickshock gaining 2 points, 2-7 to 1-8. There's Richard Power. Saves that ball in. The goalkeeper waits inside. Joe Holden out playing at fullback, nudges the ball away. David Healy takes it away. Out over the end line. It's a 65 for Carrickshock.
So 65 for Carrickshock, Michael Rice to take it. Side 2 points ahead.
Struck it well. The ball goes in and goes all the way just outside the post and wide. Everybody thought it was going to go over the bar, but the ball died at the very end and went left and wide. So still 2-7 to 1-8, Carrickshock ahead. Here come Carrickshock again with Paddy Mulcahy, chased by Robert Elwood. Mulcahy drives that ball in. Joe Holden leaves it to his goalkeeper James Connolly. Connolly clears it to the far side. Great catch by Robert Elwood. He wins the free as he tries to come forward. So Keith Nolan with his free. Carrickshock player standing very near. I think he's going to be moved, if not marked. Yes, the Shamrocks player is going to stand beside him at least. Keith Nolan's free goes in. Robert Edward tries to add to it. John Tennyson has it for Carrickshock. Richard Powers there slips out of his hand. Jason Nolan goes forward for the Shamrocks. Robert Edward pulled on the ground with Redford in particular. And the Carrickshock defenders doing well. John Murphy. This is Paul Barron. He's the captain of the team. Shortish enough clearance over the head of Damien Maggott. Gerald for the Shamrocks. Owen Reid, number 13, strikes that ball, sends it in. The goalkeeper watches it. He missed it, but he recovered just in time. And clears the ball towards the far side. Paddy Mulcahy. Well, the goalkeeper tried to bat the ball away completely. Seems to have missed it, but he got it at the second attempt and cleared it. And the ball has gone over the sideline, and it will be a sideline ball for Carrickshock. A Shamrocks player being attended to over there on the far side. So Michael Darmody, having been treated for cramp, back on his feet. Sideline cut by Paul Barron. James Farrell. Shot half blocked down by Michael Kennedy, cleared by Keith Nolan on the far side. Referee has blown, he's giving a free into the Shamrocks. 2 goals and 7 for Carrickshock, 1 goal and 8 for the Shamrocks. So Owen Reid with this free. About 60 metres out from the post. Sends it high. Is it long enough? It's gone over the bar. Another point for the Shamrocks. So there's just a point between the teams. Shamrocks creeping back. They just can't seem to catch them. And Carrickshock hold out. Both sets of supporters getting behind their teams now. Brendan Hine, pucking out. Michael Rice grabs that ball ahead of Padraig Holden. Rice looks up, sends the ball in, and sends it over the bar. Number 11, Michael Rice, stretches the Carrickshock lead. 2-8 to 1-9 they now lead. Here they come again, Damien Raggett. James Morgan to Michael Rice, and Rice has put the ball over the bar. 2 great points by the number 11 inside a minute has stretched the Carrickshock lead once again to a goal. 2-9 to 1-9. Robert Elwood nudging that ball forward. Owen Reid comes out to meet it for the Shamrocks. Sides to little cross to Michael Darmody, but he can't get onto it, and Paul Barnes clears it up the field. Jason Nolan, not too sure where the ball is. Michael Rice coming onto it. Rice driving around the ground inside. Michael Fenley, number 2 for the Shamrocks, scoops the ball a little bit away, gets onto it, comes forward, hand passes the ball outside. Keith Nolan fouled as he tried to get onto that. It's a free for the Shamrocks. Sub on the Carrickshock team. Shawnee Gibbons, number 18, has come in, and James Farrell, number 15, has gone off. So number 18, Shawnee Gibbons, playing at left corner forward. Keith Nolan drives that ball forward, a goal between the teams. Ball inside, pulled on by Michael Darmody. John Murphy, the full-back, is there. He had a great game for Carrickshock. He cleared that ball once again. Jason Nolan doing very well to halt that Carrickshock attack as Paul Barron was flying up the field. Paul himself will take the sideline cut.
The sub on the Carrickshock team, number 18, Sean Gibbons, number 15, James Farrell.
So Paul Barron, the captain, taking this cut, and it's another good one. Inside, nudged away from the danger area. This is James Morden sending the ball across the field. Nobody there except Michael Darmody for the Shamrocks, clearing it up the field. Cut by Michael Rice. Rice comes forward, looks up, takes a left-handed shot. It's gone left and it's gone wide. And the referee has blown the full-time whistle. Carrickshock are the minor A county champions on a final scoreline of Carrickshock 2-9, the Shamrocks of Ballyhale 1-9. And Carrickshock have done it. And once again the Shamrocks have been beaten in the final. It's their third time, but the Carrickshock men are the champions. And Paul Barron, the winning captain, will receive the trophy. The final score, Carrickshock 2 goals and 9 points, Shamrocks 1 goal and 9.
sponsors. Everyone supports us through the year. Jimmy Dwyer and James Farr support us all through the year. Tom Duggan, this is your team, Tom. You brought us up through it, I'm 14. I'd like to thank Carrickshock Board and Oak, John Barr and his committee, and the senior board. I'd like to thank the three men that brought us here today: Georgie Power, Jimmy Sheen, and Richie Power. I'd like to thank the referee, PJ O'Connor, and his two linesmen, and the umpires there as well. I'd like to thank the Shamrocks for a great game. You know what it's like to lose again. Sorry about that, Rick. You'll be back again, lads. Give them 3 cheers for a great game. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Carrickshock team for a team photograph with the cup.